Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. A lot has been said about Labour Party. A lot has been said about Peter Obi, and a lot of people are talking. The likes of Okowa, the vice presidential flag bearer to PDP, and a lot of hopefuls, political hopefuls, have picked up Peter Obi and the Labour Party as a whole. And these are the things they're talking about. Some of the whole lot of them have done their investigations and they have their verdict. In a moment, we're going to look at all this news and find out if their verdict is worth getting worried over. As some of them have decided to take paracetamol on another man's headache. In a moment, you're going to find out all that. Before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Hit the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. It's 2-in-1. We'll start with what Okowa said and what another political pundit took his time, did a review of the 19 northern governor states, and this was what they found out. Let's start with Okowa. Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, the running mate to Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of People Democratic Party, who recently visited Anambra State, has revealed that he's worried that Labour Party might be in a very big trouble in the forthcoming general elections. Delta State Governor, who asserted that his party will come out strong in the forthcoming election, lamented after seeing the massive support he got in the home state of the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi. According to him, Ifeanyi Okowa reinstated that his party would defeat Labour Party and APGA itself in Anambra State. Looking at what I saw this afternoon in Anambra State, I'm worried that Labour Party is in trouble. I must thank the men and women here for standing strong for PDP. The party in Anambra will come out alive and will remain strong, he stated. That means Okowa to himself does not understand the dynamics of politics. You don't win does not mean that's not translated to vote yet. This is politics. Everybody, it's all about the game of numbers. So let's see, as times emerge, there will always be people who will come out to cheer you up. But with that translate to vote is what matters the most. Okay, let's find out what an ex-PDP chairman Elisa said about Peter Obi's chances, and it's quite worrisome. According to Dan Olasi has revealed that details regarding his conversation with his friends in the north regarding the chances of Peter Obi in the 2023 presidential election. Well, according to the news, the former PDP state chairman described Peter Obi as a young man whom he loves dearly. Addressing the topic, Olise said, I am privileged to have been the state chairman of two national parties. I did the June 12th election as the state chairman of NRC in Anambra State, also served as the PDP chairman in Anambra State during the administration of Chris Ngige. These were two critical stages in the lives of my people. My interest in Peter Obi made me go to the three zones in the north to question the possibility of my brother, Peter Obi, becoming the next president. He continued, and I quote, they laughed at me and told me it was not an internet affair. They questioned what happened in Osun State, where the governorship candidate of Peter Obi's party only won his polling booths in his polling unit while losing his ward and his local government. The rest, they say, is history. This is where the sympathy begins. If the people of Osun State could not trust their own son who was running for governor, what was their business with Peter Obi? I warned about applying tribal sentiment to the presidential race, but that is where we are heading towards. Oops, a lot of Nigerians have been reacting to this. This is quite a strong one. Don't forget that for the past few hours now, we've been seeing a lot of tribalistic statements credited to some groups, and some of them have decided to look at it on the basis of our local. For some of us who don't understand what that our local means, it's a Yoruba language that means it is our turn, or Emilokan is my turn. So it's no longer a case of competence. A lot of people have been talking about the issue of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the fact that he has paid his dues. Some persons feel that no, it's the time of the South, and it's not just the time of the South, it's the time of the Southwest. We have no problem with that if it's the time of the South, but can we in all honesty, give mortgage the lives of about 200 million Nigerians to someone who, in all honesty, should be resting because of old age, not because he does not have the capacity, but because as an old man at a particular age of your life, you need to be resting, or better still, someone needs to be taking good care of you and putting the problems or challenges of over 2 million Nigerians or 200 million Nigerians on one person. It sounds so unfair. But with the narrative going on our local, some of them even go as far as saying, our Omo Igbo, they're supporting their own. Our Omo Yoruba, we don't want to support our own. Our local, let's not be doing this. Let's rally over our own. Look, Nigeria is the collective benefit. Nigeria is for all of us. It's not for a certain few. And just as your opinion counts, mine counts. That we cannot be opening our eyes and be playing tribalistic campaign at a stage where Nigeria needs the best of hand to revive it from its dying stage. If we are looking at our local in all sense of it, or why didn't you pick Yemi Osibajo, who's not only young and viral and vibrant, he also is intelligent. Why did we allow younger generation to step down from a very old generation who probably above their prime? So if you wanted to play that, you would have brought out your very best of candidates so that Nigerians will have no option but to vote him in. But now it's more as if it's a gift to him. Now, with what is going on, and they're now telling Nigerians right now, with what Elisa has said, he's saying they don't play politics on the internet. I cannot forget also very quickly that in the days of 2019, when Atiku Abubakar also played this part, he won the polls on the internet, but translating into reality, he lost. How he lost, one have no idea. But in all sense of humility, with due respect to everyone, Nigeria's politics have not got to the level where we just leave it on the internet. The youth are moving in gradually. We are getting to the grassroots. Don't forget always that cluster of rigging. It's always there. So yes, Labour Party is young. Labour Party is just trying to emerge as a power force, and all hands need to be on deck to push it to the grassroots. Okay, do a lot of campaign. Remember, where the Labour Party does not give shishi, other parties may not have a problem giving shishi. They probably will give more than shishi. So all those should also play in the minds of those campaigning for Peter Obi, and let the people also know, if you are going to mortgage your life over, or mortgage your future or the future of your children or unborn children over whatever amount you're collecting, do not cry wolf. Do not cry or lament if tomorrow you vote them in and your life is in danger. All these things are part of things we should be looking at as well. But now, is he saying the things that Labour Party faithfuls want to hear? Maybe not. But the truth be told, just maybe we are still at partisan politics. Just maybe we have not gone out of this issue of tribalistic politics, where whether we like it or not, the North seem to be rooting for the North, and the Southwest seem to be rooting for the South. But there's still majority who still believe that Nigeria should not be on the lines of tribal lines, on tribal lines, but rather look for competency. And if you're looking at competency, looking at the pedigree of what we have, Peter Obi stands tall. And if Nigerians will look beyond the tribalistic inclination, their regional inclination, we may just yet see a best hand that will take Nigeria out of where it is. But then, this is what it is. And sometimes the truth of the cross of the matter facing us in reality is the fact that we don't like what we see. But we have to push to change narrative if we have to. Let's go and wrap it up. I feel to a great extent, Olise may not be saying a lie. Okay, maybe Peter Obi needs to begin to hit the ground running. Yes, he has seen a lot of people, but he needs to begin to hit the north, core north, if he has to. Don't forget, he has some allies who also help him go all out. But then this is politics. They can tell you, yes, you don't win. But in reality, they have another person they're rooting for. Let's interact. What's your take? Have a nice